everyone. It's Anthony Bandiero here, attorney and senior legal instructor for Blue to Gold Law Enforcement Training, bringing you another Roadside Chat. This question is, does the emergency aid exception apply to animals? Okay, this officer says, hey, look, I had a situation where a third party called in that 2 huskies were left outside for 6 to 8 hours, and the wind chill was negative 30. All right, even huskies would probably get cold in that. Now, the officer says, I didn't go into the backyard, okay? But I did knock on the door, and the wife answered. She said, oh, my husband's walking the huskies. Now, they seem credible. They lived in a lakefront home. It was very well kept. They didn't seem like they were abusive, animal owners and neglectful and so forth. Plus, these are huskies, not Mexican hairless dogs. Okay. However, the question is, what if we do have reason to believe that an animal is in danger, right? Can we go into the backyard to, get that animal and get animal control out there and so forth? Well, the answer is yes. If you have objective facts or circumstances to reasonably believe, right, to believe that an animal is in imminent harm of death or substantial bodily harm, but if it's going to die and so forth without immediate intervention, then the court is going to uphold you taking, you doing something about it. The seminal case on this issue is Muno, Munez, maybe I'm saying that right, versus Umatilla County. It's a case out of Oregon, decided March 5th, 2015. And essentially what happened here is on August 9th, 2009, the Gardners reported to the county that there were 10 to 15 dogs on the suspect's property, and one of them got hit by a car, but did not receive any veterinary treatment. The county received another animal-related complaint. An anonymous caller stated that these owners had several dogs she did not take care of, 2 of which have been hit by a car in the past 2 weeks. At approximately 5:05 p.m., another person called the county to report there were 15, these are multiple calls, 15 dogs, mostly border collies, on the suspect's property. This person remarked further that one of these dogs had been hit by a truck and has had this problem for at least 4 days. But the owners of these dogs have done nothing about it. The cops then went into the backyard. They recovered, this dog. It got treatment. And now they were cited, right? Probably for neglect and so forth. And now these suspects want to complain. That's like, hey, you went to my backyard and you had no reason to do it. And the court found this. This court finds that under either exception to the warrant requirement, probable cause plus exigent circumstances, or the emergency aid exception, the search of their backyard and adjacent property did not violate the Fourth Amendment. The county received 3 calls in 1 week, reported that the plaintiffs had 15 to 20 dogs on their land, one of which, maybe even 2, was severely injured, and none of which were being tended to properly. So that is your main case, okay? I will put some information in the description below about this case. You can look it up. But to me, that is, really my go-to case when it comes to whether or not we can enter property, especially curtilage, to render aid to an injured animal. Now, look, we're all dog lovers here. Some of you guys are cat lovers, okay? I still like you. But the point is, they are property, okay? It's not a human being. And the reason I bring this up is, do not fall for the whole, I'm just going to go into, especially people's backyards, their curtilage. I had a call that the dog may be, not well kept. Don't think, I'm just going to make sure that the dog is okay. These people have rights, and the government cannot intrude onto their privacy, in their backyard, just to make sure that the dog is okay and so forth. Have objective facts, because you can see the dog, maybe it looks like it's, dying, It's 115 degrees out. It has no shade structure and no water. It looks like you're calling it. It's not responsive to your calls and so forth. Those are the kind of facts that we want to articulate before we go into somebody's backyard. Obviously, try to make contact with the homeowner so you go back there as peacefully as possible. The last thing that we want to do is end up in some kind of use of force, over these relatively minor calls. They're relatively minor. Again, I'm a dog lover too, but you know what I'm saying. All right. So I hope this has helped. If you like this video, you know what to do, right? You've been on YouTube long enough. If there's any question that you want me to answer for you, go to bluetogold.com and go to our webinars, our Search and Seizure show, or submit your question there. Until next time, my friends, you stay safe.